It is easier to remember cultural diffusion as what occurred during the exploration of the New World, establishing settlements in places that had not yet been settled, and turning those who were seen as barbaric into someone civilized. And although this is what has made many countries as diverse as they are today, the diffusion of other cultures in our everyday lives has greatly increased through the advancement of the internet and social media. This has allowed us to expand our knowledge of other countries beyond what we're taught in textbooks, and experience firsthand how people in other countries live their daily lives. But these two examples are just some of the causes and effects of cultural diffusion. The multiple causes of cultural diffusion can create many effects, both positive and negative. For those who explore other ways of life, using social media and the internet is one method of research. While immigration has brought numerous cultures to America, media is one of the main factors that expose people from many backgrounds, along with their traditions and practices. Through platforms like Instagram, users have the ability to discuss topics that they may have in common, as well as share pictures or videos of different things. Users can follow their favorite artists and see the different holidays they celebrate in which they are not familiar with. Even in the news, we're able to see social and political issues that a country may go through due to their history by visiting websites and blogs. And through these causes, we in turn have many effects that are both positive and negative to many cultures. One effect of cultural diffusion would be education and awareness. In an article by the Guardian journalist Jose Picardo, Picardo explores cultural awareness in children and his eye-opening experiences in other countries, stating that cultural awareness results in more rounded individuals, encouraging our pupils to see things from different perspectives and helping them to make informed decisions, acquiring transferable skills that will be useful to them and will remain with them for life. Picardo. This can, in turn, unify us as humans and allow us to become more understanding beings, securing the ability to consider how something might affect someone else instead of how it might affect us. And while these positives can have lasting effects, the negative aspects of cultural diffusion can be as equally tarnishing. Perhaps the most common negative effect of cultural diffusion is cultural appropriation. This problem has come to light through social media platforms like Tumblr, where in-depth conversations and blog posts have begun springing up stating why someone is misusing aspects of a culture by turning them into a profit or a fad instead of respecting the tradition and purity. One company that is a repeat offender of this crime is Urban Outfitters, a clothing store known for their unique fashion style. And while the fashion is enjoyable, many pieces of their clothing have been brought to attention that appropriate a sum of cultures, ranging from religions such as Hindu and Judaism. In an article by Sikh journalist of the Huffington Post, Simran Kaur writes about a holiday party hosted by Urban Outfitters, in which the company invited its employees to wear turbans, saris, and harem pants to the event. Throughout the article, Kaur talks about her experience as a Sikh and states that there is a simultaneous push and pull. Sikhs, particularly those of Punjabi descent, are pushed to assimilate and conform to white Western beauty standards and dress. At the same time, cultural signifiers are pulled, used by Urban Outfitters and others to make profit and simply be minimized to a costume that one can take off at the end of the night. Kaur. Accounts like these are just some of the ways that cultural diffusion can negatively affect someone's culture, including adopting words or phrases from a language and assimilating them into your everyday conversations, such as addressing a male that is a few years older than you as oppa, which is a Korean term for older brother. Issues like these go back to our first positive effect, education and awareness. Although one may have knowledge of a certain culture, this does not typically mean that one may fully understand it. It is important that we take the time to familiarize ourselves with things we have no previous knowledge on, so that we can avoid offending someone of that culture or religion. Since the beginning of civilization, cultures have been spread, practiced in various places, and have been adopted into societies in an effort to improve them. An example would be like assimilating practices of Islam into a Roman lifestyle and replacing a monarchy with democracy. Through media and the internet, people have once again been able to spread new cultures and become more understanding and knowledgeable of other countries. But although these may have positive lasting effects, it is important that we make sure to avoid appropriating cultures and take the time to become accustomed with the correct aspects of a culture instead of latching onto trends that we see. In doing so, we may be able to grow in our appreciation for other cultures without tearing things down along the way.